fit une terrible embardée et s'enfonça dans la foule où il sema la mort. Et tandis que l'infirmerie fonctionnait à plein, l'Italien Ascari franchissait en vainqueur la ligne d'arrivée.
Los Ferrari dominaron la pista. Alberto Ascari y Piero Taruffi estaban en excelente forma.
A freak thunderstorm hits the track as the cars get away for the final of the International Trophy. Ridge Parnell jumps into the lead as they head for
Stoke. Che può sempre riservare grosse emozioni. Il grido della folla è mozzato dal gemito lacerante di una sbandata. È Giraud che ha sbagliato una curva. Ferita a una gamba, per fortuna non preoccupante. Il duello continua.
Manzon, numéro 14, est rapidement éliminé. Villoresi, numéro 4, rate son virage, mais repart aussitôt. Étincelant, numéro 3. Farina, numéro 20, à son tour, victime d'un tête-à-queue, est éliminé. Quant à l'Italien Godia, numéro 44, il évite de justesse l'accident mortel. Finalement, l'Argentin...
Zwischenfall. Farina prallt gegen die schützenden Heuballen. Aber er kam mit 3 gebrochenen Ritten davon.
Event came disaster. Rudolf Caracciola, a Swiss veteran, had crashed into a tree but escaped with a broken leg. Only 8 cars finished the grueling Grand Prix course, won by Piero Taruffi.
3 minuti è rimasto in gara Fangio. Ecco la sua macchina dopo il ribaltamento nel secondo giro, inservibile. Fortunato il pilota per essersela cavata con molte escoriazioni, ma nulla di grave, tanto da permettergli di rassicurare telefonicamente la madre in Argentina. La corsa prosegue.
In der Nordkurve kollidieren Bonetto und Behra. Manzon besorgt das Reifenwechseln unterwegs. Auch Maserati-Fahrer Bonetto hat kein Glück.
Il campione del mondo riprende così la corsa. Una nuvola di fumo nero, gente che corre. La Bristol Cooper dell'americano Cole si è trasformata in una torcia. Urtato un muricciolo per non investire la Ferrari del belga De Tornago, Cole ha rotto il serbatoio della benzina. Incolume il pilota, sul suo viso si legge la gioia per lo scampato pericolo. Giornata in pausa per le Ferrari.
Après une heure de course menée tour à tour par Farina et Ascari, plusieurs accidents éliminent successivement Farina, Behra et Claes. Hawthorn prend alors le commandement.
Der Kampf in den Kurven ist eine harte Probe für Herz und Nerven. Mit einem Durchschnitt von 103.
Ripasserà al comando, ma in testa all'ultima curva ha sviluppato un morbido finendo fuori strada, illeso per fortuna. Intanto ai box della Maserati si attende l'ormai subito domato nella vettura di Marimon. Collisione e incendio indomabile delle vetture di Hawthorn e Gonzalez. L'argentino, potete vederlo, se l'è cavata senza danno. Non così l'inglese, finito all'ospedale avendo riportato lievi ustioni alle gambe. Rasentando il duplice rogo è passato in testa Farina e ritiratosi al 72esimo giro Marimon per guasto alla frizione porta a termine. Vigilia di sangue. Nelle prove è volata fuori pista la Maserati di Marinon, morto l'asso argentino. I famosi 3 caballeros sono rimasti in 2. Fangio al volante della Mercedes.
Quasi 40 gradi e diversi piloti, tra cui Maglioli e Gonzales, sono colpiti da insolazione.
Laufenden Band, Fahrer auf Fahrer muss seinen Wagen verlassen. Noch führt Ascari, doch sein Lancia gerät aus der Bahn, er gibt auf.
Ken Wharton makes for safety after escaping from his crashed van wall with only minor injuries and burns. After a great race, it's Collins who streaks...
Smoke on the horizon was a signal of disaster. Ken Wharton had crashed at Copse. A flailing de Dion tube pierced the tail-mounted fuel tank and an inferno ensued, leaving a burned-out wreck. Wharton was lucky to escape, with burns to his arm and neck, and only a broken wrist. Salvadori dismounted from his...
But tremendous excitement. Ascari has overshot the chicane. The car has somersaulted straight into the harbour. Frogmen standing by dive in to rescue Ascari, but his blue helmet pops up over to the left of the point where the car went in, and he starts to swim towards one of the yachts. The car has disappeared completely. A motor launch has picked Ascari up, and he is brought over to the harbour side where an ambulance is waiting. He is transferred to a stretcher and taken to hospital with little worse than a cut nose and a severe shaking. This changes the whole aspect of the race. And now, number 44, the Ferrari driven by...
Mais devant le clopole, Behra fait une terrible embardée. Sa voiture échoue sur le bas-côté de la route.
More emphasis is placed on automobile racing in Europe than in the United States?
John, that's hard to answer. On signale l'abandon accidentel de Behra, mais est-ce bien définitif? Non, fort heureusement non. Le champion français s'est tiré miraculeusement indemne de ce mauvais pas. Il revient à pied vers les stands, où il est étonnamment calme malgré l'émotion qu'il a dû ressentir.
Who chooses to spin off just at this point. It's all right, Sterling. He hasn't bent your Maserati badly, just bashed in the tail of it. And off he goes for assistance from his pit to restart, while marshals push the car to a safer spot. Kling is still headed by Mieres in fourth place.
Message tells us that he's lost a rear wheel at over 100 miles an hour at Eau Rouge. And here he is, sprinting back to the pits for a new Maserati, having parked the old one neatly by the roadside. Almost simultaneously, Ugolini has sent a mechanic to La Source to warn Perdisa to stop, so that Sterling can take over Maserati number 34 on his arrival at the pits. Unaware of the drama behind him, Fangio races on, setting a new lap record. Meanwhile, Moss rejoins the fray. Ferraris now run first and second. And the Van Walls follow, and Chapman's in trouble.
Abbey Curve, big commitment into Abbey Curve, and now something dreadful's happened, or at least it looks dreadful. George Phillips, autosport photographer, running up there, and this is what had happened to Tony Brooks. After his stop at the pits to have the throttle reconnected, the throttle was actually stuck wide open. He's gone into Abbey Curve, run wide on the exit, lost it on the grass on the right-hand side, and the car has spun back across the track, hit the bank behind the fire there, and has overturned. It's thrown Tony out. He's escaped, actually, with a broken jaw and a damaged ankle, but the car itself is at the tender mercies of the Silverstone fire crew. They're not terribly good at fighting fires, are they? In fact, that is one hell of a fire. Look at the damage to that thing. They've got it damped down, but it's still breaking out every time they stop spraying it with foam. Still burning now, even as they're dragging it clear. Here's Moss rejoining after refueling. He rejoined still in the lead.
his Ferrari teammate Peter Collins. As breakdowns thin out the competition, Fangio and Collins, Stirling Moss and Ron Flockhart.
Moss into the chicane. He overshoots. Fangio has slipped through, but Peter Collins is hit by a falling pole and crashes too. Immediately, Hawthorn joins him. Moss, Collins and Hawthorn all out as the second half of the field sweeps past. Now it's Fangio pursued by Brooks. Ferrari hopes are dashed, but mercifully, the three Englishmen are unhurt. As Brooks chases Fangio around the fourth lap, now, after completing only 10 laps, we see Horace Gould's battered Maserati pushed in, as Trintignant still leads the second laps with 55 to go. Another victim to the chicane, and an important one. After 51 laps, Menditighi in third place unwittingly parks his Maserati with the Ferraris of Collins and Hawthorn and escapes without serious injury. But it's an ill wind, etc., and Jack Brabham, finding himself fourth again behind Von Trips, reckons he might win this race at that.
Moss col 18 sbanda, Collins col 26 lo schiaccia e si ferma a riva, dove gli arriva addosso Hawthorn col 28. Una carambola paurosa. Nessuna ambulanza questa volta, è un miracolo. Un'ora dopo l'argentino Menditegui col 36 si incastra al molo. Ferito grave fugge in salvo per evitare un'altra carambola. L'ambulanza arriva questa volta, mascella e naso fratturati. Fangio continua e vince.
Two Maseratis crashed during the race, one driven by Kavanagh, who skidded, the other by Ramos. No tragic results, I'm happy to say. Stirling Moss, number 7, chasing Harry Schell.
Stirling Moss Cooper on his heels. There was a triple crash soon after the start. Nobody hurt. Cars involved, Lotus, Ferrari, Porsche.
De nombreux dérapages et quelques incidents, tous sans gravité, provoquent des éliminations successives. Behra lui-même puis Moss doivent abandonner sur ennui mécanique.
What's this? Shell's BRM slows and is out. A split radiator. Leaving Brooks in fourth place, but chased by the other BRM with Ron Flockhart at the wheel.
Badly. Here Flockhart spins. He was unable to restart. He'd stalled the engine.
Flockhart's BRM is out.
To be something of an extremely unfortunate race.
Nello stesso punto dove Behra trovò la morte il giorno prima, Hans Hermann urta in una palla di paglia e la macchina rotola sulla pista. Il pilota è proiettato fuori, ma si rialza da solo. Riporta solo poche contusioni e uno shock. Un miracolo.